Yeah, so we're off to a little bit of a delay. Just because Smash GG is down, so definitely caused some issues for us, but we'll be kicking things off for real now. Alright, so we're going to be seeing Forsburn setting up the smoke. A Bayo player from Smash 4, and Ultimate, switching over to another very technical character. This one doesn't struggle to kill nearly as much. Alright, now we're starting things off with the Nair. And great, now actually reading the jump, they're gonna set up with the clones and gets comboed back into the up smash. Fully charged, sends out a rock to extend those combos. So 55 to 35 right now. And very important that THICCOMODE doesn't allow Gray to set up too much, as there is definitely a little bit of connection stutter. Nice roll in there, making great guess between which one was the clone, which one was the real one, but we're seeing no explosion yet. Instead, going to turn it into smoke. They're getting that hitbox out, nice tech in. And he's using a lot of the Sour Bear in order to try and set up tech traps. Here's THICCOMODE, nice F strong there. We're going to get the up air to stall, but instead, trying to trick things out and delay the recovery is going to result in no recovery whatsoever, as we see the Combust now set up that sparkling color there for THICCOMODE. And we got a dash attack, reads the parry, and goes for the down air setups. And you're seeing that down air sending outwards. It does have two hitboxes. The back hitbox, when it sweet spots, is the one that sends down, whereas the forward one, the forward hitbox does come out. And we're going to be seeing no Combust coming out here, as the F strong going to be able to seal out that stock with only 44% on the deficit. Alright, Ops 2 set up and is instantly going to get the momentum mail. Very important for Shovel Knight players to know that you can actually buffer the movement of during the animation, so you can go straight onto what you need. Don't need to sit through the whole thing. All right, going for a dash attack there. And this has mostly been THICCOMODE's game. We haven't really been able to see Gray get in. We saw a couple of small strings, especially at the beginning where we saw the conversion off of the up smash rock, but this has looked like all Thicco from the get-go. So the mail's still going to be on, trying to get some movement down, and once again seeing those clones set up, guessed wrong on who was who, and is going to eat an explosion for it. So excellent stuff here from our Forsburn player. Both these players actually, I believe, quite new. I know Fahad less than 30 hours in the game, and spent a lot of it on the Sylvanos, but so far this day one Forsburn, putting in the work. A nice hit full back air there. He's basically just been playing outside of this dash attack range, aware of what is being looked for here by the Shovel Knight, but lands on the up strong. We're going to see the punch gloves have been bought here. It'll be interesting to see how those have been used. Obviously, we haven't seen much out of the momentum mail so far, just only a little bit off sliding. Nice jump set up there, and not parrying the up smash rock, and we're going to be going to a final stock there, 78% here on the Shovel Knight, slowing things down as the dash attack comes in but doesn't connect the second one. And now there's almost me gunner like aerials coming out, boxing out Fahad, but once again guesses wrong and does eat a punish for it. The F strong going to come out, but good DI is going to keep him alive, and reads the parry but doesn't commit to the second hit of up strong. And gets caught in the dash attack cross-ups. Once again, sour back air setting up, but this time guesses wrong on the tech trap. And, right, doesn't fall through. This time the up strong missing. Possibly why we didn't see a conversion to it. This time tech out, but they're very, very fast down strong. Alright. The first parry in, we're just going to see a full F tilt string, but jumps out of forward strong setup. Both players parrying in front of each other. We're going to see a fully charged F strong on the parry. Definitely an even game. Goes for the F strong, but guesses wrong yet again. Reads the tech roll in, but gets the miss input. Doesn't get the down strong probably that he was looking for. And the first game going to go the way of Gray. Now and we're hopping back into it. Alright, we're getting set up here in the second game. First game going the way of Xanthi. And still a little bit of stutter here, but it's alright. That's probably from Discord, not using the nitro for the stream. And we're seeing the use of the gear now, so that way he doesn't have to try and guess between which of the two clones is the one that he needs to hit. So I like the change here. Don't know if it's a conscious choice or if it is just a decision to make more use of the move. It does actually get significantly decent low percent combos. Recognizing which one the smoke was, as it didn't go for an instant attack, so unlikely that it was going to be the real Forsburn. Opts to go for a down tilt there as the setup. And again, a nice tech roll in, but something that Hard will want to pay attention to. Gets caught by the rock, and now we're seeing a bounce off of it. No tech there, and the up strong not going to kill just yet. DI able to save the Shovel Knight, but definitely late DI there on that back air. Going to be able to clean up the stock. Alright, so we do have the Combust on deck now. It'll be interesting to see if we get anything out of it. Obviously no smoke going to be available for Forsburn whilst he is in this Combust state. But pretty much any conversion could lead into a Combust setup. As you can already see, the rock being set up. We're just going to blow it up, but it's going to result in Shovel Knight being able to get set up. And we're going to go for the double clones. And unfortunately there, mistimed F strong. And the second one finds the clone. Instead, just going to set up that smoke. Thankfully, nothing coming off of it. 120% though. Tries to see if he could read a tech roll in Xanthi, but doesn't get anything from it. Nice air dodge there to avoid the setup off of the back air. And catches him running in. We still haven't seen the Shovel Knight actually get a taunt set up to get things sorted. Maybe both of them actually get their setup there. Once again, you can see it chooses to aggress rather than switch into momentum mail, which could possibly just help in the movement, as the anchor allows him to avoid the upstrong setup, but baiting the parry, no punish with the explosion, as it does finally find its mark. Down tilt, but no follow-up there. As we see, sour down tilt tries to read the tech roll in with the down strong, but doesn't get it. And a well-spaced F smash. Unfortunately, doesn't get the strong hit on the second, but the back are going to be more than enough. Right, does he choose to go high? Once again, guesses incorrectly, and THICCOMODE choosing to just press the advantage, not going to try and fish for the Combust setup, recognizes that whilst that Combust mode is up, does have less options. Right, another F-strong punish, goes for the down tilt to try and go for a bigger extension, but doesn't get much off of it. They're still sending a message as we see another tech roll in. Going to be interesting to see if THICCOMODE actually chooses to keep that information in the bank and follow up on it. Right, tries to anti-air there, but doesn't get anything off of it. As we're seeing up airs here, tries to catch DI in, but Xanthi choosing to DI out, risking. Alright, now we're seeing the uppers actually connect here. A little bit of a grip of damage done, and catches some potentially wonky DI, but it's not going to result in a stock, as we see the two of them. And once again, guessing wrong on these Forsburn clones. We're going to see the smoke get set up on this left-hand side. It's the clone, and a single combust stack of the smoke. Alright, so we're going to Air Armada for this one. And nice conversion there from THICCOMODE. It'll be interesting to see what the decision is here. I think maybe because we saw a lot more of the actual wall jump recoveries here on the side of Thicko mode is why we've opted to go to this. But the pressure so far still has remained mostly in THICCOMODE's favor. He does misspace that F smash. The tipper of the cape doesn't actually lead into the knife. It is stubbier for sure. But an excellent read there. Gonna make sure things are evened up. Or the lead rather, taken. Alright, tip in there, not going to get anything as you see the parry. Nice down tilt. And that's going to send the smokestacks out, but because of the roll away, not going to be able to get the punish. And unfortunately, therefore, THICCOMODE commits to the second strong, which is going to give the ability to get set up properly, but no cash ready in order to actually get anything from the store. Unfortunate there for Zanti. Not able to get those resources online yet. And because he did opt for the taunt rather than going for the fishing rod, wasn't able to actually secure himself an extra bit of cash in order to make this character truly come online. You can see he goes for the spike setup, but does get the teleport and a huge drop there. Alright, and because he slides out of the way, doesn't get caught by a pretty solid hitbox there off of Anchor and a parry. Reads the roll, but doesn't commit to the second hit of the up strong. And possibly expecting Dante to fall off there. And the punish. Gonna get the close hitbox. And once again, we're just seeing Sour Bear and the counter pick working against him. With the combust up now, how are we gonna do this? Definitely would be surprised to see a super early kill right now, as the momentum mail does get set up here for Zanti. Opting to go for movement rather than go for a particular item that's going to give him more offensive presence. As the ping is definitely hitting a pretty high setup, and we see one of the extra taunts there for Shovel Knight. And if you're unsure as to which is which, as they are both able to attack you whilst in the combust state, you can just F-strong both of the clones. You know, one of them has to be real. As we see the momentum mail dash attack putting in work here, catching some DI at low percent. Only one that's annoying to deal with. As you can see, he's trying to mix up the F-strongs and maybe take the momentum back. He did basically even things up off of the constant dash attacks. Alright, goes for a stagger there on the F-strong. Definitely some late DI. Is going to make it back though, but that's going to allow the gear to get set up. Tries to challenge with the F-strong, but is late on it. Unfortunate there. For Fahad, definitely some games that felt very much in his favor and then dropping it at the end, but good stuff there. Alright, we're going back into it. The 2-1 scoreline, they are going to play out the best of 5, as it is actually top 8. We're seeing a nice conversion here, and definitely significantly less ping. It's good to see. It means that this is going to play out much easier. Apologies for having things off-center at the moment. We are going to get that sorted out. I don't know why Discord chooses to do it the way it does. Oh, but we're going to Jewsvale. Pretty much the Smashville equivalent on this stage, although it does occasionally have the additional platform. Going for the moving variant, not the stationary one that we have in Ultimate. And definitely sending the clone out there to fake that it was actually the real Forsburn. And that should be a nice punish there on the up strong with an F strong of his own. Alright, opts to try and get some extra cash off of the up strong projectile, but unfortunately isn't able to get the neutral beat out in time. And it's going to eat a punish for it, currently 30%, and builds 10 off of the down air. We're starting to see Fahad's opting to go for the rising down air approach, in order to get things sorted. Doesn't actually get anything out of the shot. The Santi. Let's do it. Read a jump there with the short hop forward there. We're not seeing anything from it, but now we do have the momentum mail out. And another tech roll in, not getting punished. He's going to make it up. Goes for the up air, but doesn't have enough momentum, unfortunately. So once again, SDing. Trying to go for a less standard recovery. And once again, catching. But this time sends the up strong back. Catching the punish attempt, cutting it short. Getting the extra damage. And interesting that the cape actually doesn't destroy the up strong projectile. Catches some wonky DI there. Definitely late, but nice use of the platform in order to make sure that it doesn't get caught by the up strong setup. Speaking of, it's going to send it off stage. No coins going to be collected here. No damage put on. Chooses to go for the stagger this time and recognizes with the punish. Right, a little bit slow there on that up air, but the idea was there. Once again, catching some late DI with the F strong. A very, very solid one. Going to see the gear come out, catches the jump. And this allows to get the full coin setup. The good stuff here from Zanti towards the end, but has had to burn his double jump, does land on stage, and the down air going to send outwards. I'm going to go for a sweet spot back air this time. Actually, for the side B in order to make things easier, catches one clone, but that's just going to allow for a second smoke setup. Just one more left on the smoke stacks, and that's going to get the combust ready. Ooh, gets it late there. They're not going to get it straight away, and the back air not going to connect the way he wants. The Metal Gear going to keep him in, and once again, slightly misspaced. Max Tipper Cape not going to connect into the knife, and a back air from deep going to close things up nice and easy there. 4 for hard. And we see that I'm using gyro controls. Alright, so we're going into it now. 2-2 is the score. We'll get that updated for you real soon. Not using our usual the animated graphics, so everything does have to be done manually here on week 1. But whilst we're doing that, we're going to do our best to get things synced up as best we can. A little bit less of the overlay showing now. Or of the Discord overlays, that's what we're using. Everyone playing from home. A nice use of the back hit of sweet down air there to try and set up for a combo. This time getting the front hit and goes for an empty jump setup. Gonna punish the swing. And things looking solid here as we go into game 5. Nice up strong. No DI would have saved, as you can see from the purple splash screen. However, it was definitely less than optimal DI. Right, going for a down tilt setup, and this time going for a wave dash chase, but doesn't get anything off of it. But you can see that the attempts are being made this time. Goes for it, full hop setup, and this time goes for the short hop to tech chase. And we're now seeing actual conversions coming here out of Thicco Mode, looking to make sure that he gets his winner's side life extended as much as he can. Right, doesn't get the second nair for Santi, and tech rolls in to avoid the setup. This time, tech chases of his own to get the F strong. And definitely would say Thicco Mode's DI on this hasn't been excellent. But even then, credit where credit is due, the placements of these F strongs have been fantastic so far. Alright, both of them just staring each other down, showing a little bit of patience. Now, Fahad deciding that he doesn't want to be on the end of the beating and is going to try and retreat, slow things down. Going for the double F strong. And, playing within the smoke, going to get all 3 set up as both players get their tech options online. Both of them going to get hit, so unfortunately, for Thicco Mode, not going to get anything sorted, but with the Shovel Knight sent into the blast zone now on his final stock that allows him to get 2 of the combustion charges back. Recognizes which one is the clone. Getting a punish on it. And I like that THICCOMODE chose to not opt to try and rush back into the fight and instead respect the Upstrong and its potential range. This time the Upstrong getting parried, gets a nice setup there, does get the tech chase, but doesn't commit to a button, is going to get punished for it. Recovers very early, but somehow makes it out of there. Maybe giving him a little bit too much time. Going to put himself underneath the platform, but is going to get set up anyway, unable to use the stone. We see another one of these last stock situations, which have historically gone in Santi's favor, as he does get the jump red with the Nair, but THICCOMODE choosing to make his way away, as once again, the gear comes up, as does the ping count. This time, THICCOMODE choosing to DI away to make sure he doesn't get put on the other side and get caught by dash attack after dash attack. We haven't actually seen Metal Gear used for movement techs with this Shovel Knight, and that, unfortunate ending there we've had. But once again, those last stock situations coming out in Santi's favor as he goes up 3-2 against THICCOMODE.